Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
Welcome guys, and we are back with the Sutton United Let's Go to the Top Challenge. Played a few games since you've last been with us and we've been doing quite well. We're now 6th in the league, just inside those playoff places after 23 games. We are halfway through the season. And given our poor start, we're starting to rump our way up the table. So, are we going to be making a promotion push this year? Since you last joined us, where we beat Burton Albion 3-1, we then went to lose to Crewe 2-0 in the league. We dominated that game. They had 2 shots on target. They both went in. We then beat Mansfield in the FA Cup 4-0, a hat-trick from Ryan Cassidy dealing with them. Beat Cambridge in the Papa John's Trophy to get through to the next round. We then beat Sheffield Wednesday in the league 3-1. And an away draw at Lincoln City held our newly found momentum. But then we beat Forest Green 4-1. Followed that up with a 2-2 draw away to Derby. Then Wimbledon knocked us out of the Papa John's Trophy on penalties. Barnet then knocked us out of the FA Cup, so no dream run like last year where we got to the quarterfinals. We recently just lost to top of the table Portsmouth in the league 1-0 at home, before beating Reading 2-1, beating Fleetwood 4-3. We were 3-2 down in this game in the 90th minute, and Nerfield and Webster popped up in extra time to secure us 3 points. So as you see, that leaves us 6th in the table on 39 points. Level on points with Derby, who are going to be playing today. We've got a double header for you. 2 home games. First off against Derby, and then 3 days' times in Boxing Day against Cardiff City. Can we get revenge for that 1-1 draw that we saw a few episodes ago? Right, without further ado, let's get to it. So the teams play Derby: Wald, Linton, Kirk, Goodliff, Casanova, Bellingham and Smith. In for the suspended Tunnicliffe and Eastmond. Knighton for the injured Hutchinson, Webster and Nerfield and Stewart completing the attack. We are underway here against Derby County. 20 minutes in and no highlights so far. Fairly uneventful game. Right, we eventually get a highlight. Burkhausen with the throw-in up to McNeil. Gets it back, gives it to Bellick. Passes to Davies. What can he do with it? He gives it into Thompson. We press, but he finds the pass, but gives it away to Casanova. Goodliff now gives it to Bellingham, who plays a ball over the top, and that's going to be cut up by their goalkeeper. Rather unconvincingly, Ben Knight picks it up. Pretty comical stuff there. It's usually one of our goalkeepers that would do something like that. Let's see that again. Bellingham with the hopeful ball over. You'd expect the goalkeeper just to deal with that, just to catch it, but he just chests it, kicks it straight to Ben Knight. Turns his back on it and could have easily picked it up, and Ben Knight just rolls it in the empty net. We go 1-0 up against Derby. Second highlight of the game now. Derby with another throw-in. We win it. Casanova gives it to Goodliff. Chips the ball forward. Derby cut it out, but Sibley goes all the way back to his keeper. Wildsmith now gives it to Potts. He's going to run forward here, bring it out of defence. Plays a lovely through ball to Collins. Where has our defence gone? It's been split open. Side-footed finish, it goes wide, and we've lived a very charmed life there. Davies on the ball. All the way back to Bellick. Gives it back to Davies. Thompson now on it. Plays the ball over to Knight. Can Linton cut him out? Gives it back to Sibley. Gives it to Conor Houlihan. Gives it to Burkhausen with a shot. Wald spills, but does enough, and we get it clear. Knight now gives it to Davies. Still mounting the attack, Derby. Casanova heads it. Thompson on it. Sibley back. McNeil with the finish. He looked offside to me. Is that going to count? I think it's going to be given offside, and it will be. Burkhausen through to Thompson, and you see as Sibley plays the through ball, he is offside. So coming up to half-time, we're 1-0 up. Can we see this first half out? We can. Fairly even game so far. Can tell them we're delighted. Get their morale up a bit. See if that will encourage them to play a bit better in the second half. The second half is underway. 60 minutes gone now. I was about to say, and still no highlights, but we've got one. Ben Knight now is going to run down the wing. He's going to cut inside, hopefully. Plays a ball, but it's cut out by Derby. Potts brings it forward. Goes long. Kirk's there to mop it up all day long. Bellingham on it now. Plays through Knight. Stewart looks offside. We score the goal, but it's going to be disallowed, I think. Yep. We've both had one disallowed each now. We can see here as Bellingham plays the ball through tonight. He's way offside. Passes down the line, but Goodliff should be there to deal with it. Gives it to Casanova tonight. Lovely play here. Gives it to Bellingham. Nerfield now. Gives it to Stewart, who's going to play it back to Nerfield. Can he get through on goal now? Over the bar. Unlucky. Gives it to Casanova again. Ben Knight getting pressured, but he's going to beat his man. Run down the line. What can he do with it here? Not much. He gets cut out. Houlihan over the top to McGoldrick, but Linton's there to cut it out. Alex Kirk now to Bellingham. Lovely patient play. Gets Stewart through on goal. Curls one and it's off the bar. And out for a goal kick. Collins switches the play to Mendez-Lang. Derby on the attack now. Cut up by Nerfield. Gives it to Linton. Plays it out to Bellingham. Ball over the top. Goes to Stewart. Can he get himself through on goal? He's got a ball on to Ben Knight, who he did have, but he's going to get the penalty. Fouled by Davies there. Charlie Webster's going to step up. He's got a 100% record from penalties this season. I thought I gave him the kiss of death there. The goalkeeper gets a hand on it, but it goes in. Charlie Webster gets his 8th goal of the season. Signing of the season on loan from Chelsea. We see here he runs up, straight at the goalkeeper. He gets lucky with that one and we go 2-0 up. Good lift now, cuts the ball out. Gives it to Casanova. Plays it forward to Webster, first time to last tonight. He plays through Stewart. Good effort, off the post. Goes back to Potts and still back to the goalkeeper now. Goes long. Cut out there by Bellingham. Nerfield. Gives it to Kirk, who himself goes over the top with a long ball to Ben Knight. Can he cut inside here and do something with it? Plays through Stewart, who scores, but he's going to be offside, I think. Yep, disallowed for offside. We could tell from the camera angle he was well off. Good play though, but still 2-0 Sutton. What's Nerfield going to do with it? Draws the men over and goes back to Linton. Bellingham now. Holds up the ball. Gives it back to Kirk. Gives it to Goodlife. We're just slowing things down now. Casanova on the ball. Gives it to Smith. Webster now. Plays Stewart through. He looks onside this time. And this time it's 3-0 Sutton. And Leighton Stewart gets his deserved goal after having 2 disallowed already. Great patient build-up play. And a great finish by Leighton Sutton. Goodliff here gives it to Casanova to Smith, who puts it around the corner to Webster. Great ball through to Stewart. Takes on the goalkeeper and slides it past him. Great goal, 3-0 Sutton. 5 minutes left now in the game. We're going to get a highlight just before we're done. Mendez-Lang now. Davies goes long. Adora looked offside to me. Plays it long to Collins, who puts it wide anyway. Last couple of minutes now. Can we see this game out? And we do, and we win the game 3-0. Pretty dominant performance in the end. 25 shots to their 8. 10 on target. An XG of 3.7 against their XG of 0.6. Better possession. Great performance by all the team there. That puts us above Derby and now Bolton into 5th place in the league. Only 2 points off second spot and only 5 points off the top. Right, let's go to the Cardiff game. So there's only 3 days in between the games, so I'm going to select all players. I'm going to go to rest. I'm going to rest them all for 2 days, so they're not going to take part in any training, just to get their fitness levels up, so we don't have to rotate a winning team too much. So the team to play Cardiff: Ward in goal, Linton left back, John comes in for Alex Kirk at centre back, as he's a bit unfit. Goodliff, Casanova complete the defence. Bellingham and Tunnicliffe in the midfield. Nerfield, Webster, Hutchinson coming in for Ben Knight, and Stewart up front. The game's underway. Cardiff with an early corner here. Stanislas swings it in. Ward comes and deals with it. What can we do with it from here? Is he going to go out to one of the centre-backs? He goes long. Stewart somehow wins that against 2 Cardiff players. Hutchinson with the ball, gets cut out by Stewart now. Collins now. He's going to run up the line. Plays a through ball and somehow Davies has got there. How can we defend this? He's going to come back inside. Unleashes an effort. And Isaac Davies scores for Cardiff and they go 1-0 up. You see here Davies getting played through. Runs down the channel and with 2 men around him you think his chance is gone, but he cuts back inside. Unleashes an effort. He seems just to go over Ward's head. Simpson with it now. Gives it to Collins. Goes long to Ojo. Cut out by Hutchinson. Casanova. Comes back inside. Gives it to Goodliff. Can we hit straight back here and get back in this game? Casanova on the ball now. Lovely ball into the box. Stewart with an effort that seems to have deflected off their defender and it's gone in. We're 1-1. Very strange looking goal. Goodliff with the ball to Casanova. Lovely ball in. Stewart with a little flick dinked finish over the goalkeeper and it popped up there. That's his 50th goal for Sutton. 1-1. Ojo on the ball now. Goes over the top to Davies, but John should cut that out. He clears it. Hutchinson picks it up, but he's going to get mugged by Ojo. He's going to run through on goal. Ward with the save. Goodliff clears. And Casanova with the throw-in. Gives it to Bellingham. Into Hutchinson. Left-footed cross over to Nerfield. Connolly cuts it out. Tunnicliffe, though, is going to mop it up. He's going to get it back up the pitch. Collins gives it to Ojo. Rules now with a great ball over the top. And Isaac Davis is through again. Good finish. Off the bar. He's unlucky. And we get it clear. Couple of minutes to go till half time. We've got the set piece here. Hutchinson, what can he do with it? Kills it with his left foot to John. And Louis John gets his second goal of the season. Headed in at the back post from the set piece. We go 2-1 up. Hutchinson with a great ball. Picks out his man. John gets above the defenders and nods it past the goalkeeper. 2-1 Sutton. And so with that goal we go into half time with the lead. Fairly even game so far. Happy with the performance. Let's keep it up. We get the second half underway. Holmes going to take the throw in after coming on. Gives it to Hutchinson. Going to run down the line here. Gives it back to Holm. What can he do with it? Runs inside the box. Unleashes one. And it's just wide. Holm now with the throw in. Gives it to Tunnicliffe. Gives it back to him. Great ball to Stewart. Where at their last line of defence now, Nerfield gives it out wide to Linton. Slowing the play down a bit now, but he gives it back to Nerfield, which beat his man. He's going to cross it in to Webster. Heads just wide. He's going to give it to Bellingham, but he gets mugged by Colwell. We've got the equaliser against us last time. Louis John with a good tackle, but only to Rouse. Tunnicliffe wins it, but only gives it away to Amiobi. He crosses back in. Ruben Colwell scores against us for the second time this season. Cardiff get their equaliser 2-2. Sloppy play from us. We could have dealt with this a few times. We got a few tackles in, but we never cleared the ball. John there. Then Tunnicliffe. Out to Amiobi. And crosses it in, and Colwell rises above the defender. And it's 2-2. So we've got a highlight straight from kick-off here, which usually only means one thing. There's probably going to be a goal. Which way is it going to go? I don't want to see us giving this ball away. Webster's going to go over the top, and that's it. Cardiff are on it. They're going to turn this game around now. Deal with this, Lewis John. I don't want to see any tomfoolery. Gives it to Ward. Gives it back to John. And Linton's on the ball now. Let's just get it up the pitch. This is making me nervous. Tunnicliffe now. Ball over the top. Stewart's through. And can it be us that go 3-2 up here? Through on goal. What a lovely finish by Leighton Stewart. We all knew coming straight from a highlight straight from kick-off was more than likely going to be a goal. And it's gone our way. Tunnicliffe here with a great ball over the top. Stewart past the Cardiff defence. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Never in any doubt. Side foot finishing to the bottom corner. 3-2. Wolf gives it to John. Goes to Smith. Passes it back to the goalkeeper now. Gives it to Tunnicliffe. Who gives it to Goodliff. Back to the goalkeeper. Who goes long now. Armstrong up there. Wins it. Flicks it onto Bougil. Bougil one-on-one with the keeper. It's saved, but he's got another chance at it. It's cut by Cardiff. Still 3-2. Holm takes the corner. He swings it in. Cleared by Nelson, but only back out to Holm. What can he do with it? He's going to run. He's going to switch play over to Tunnicliffe. Controls it. Brings it down. Has a shot. And it's saved by the goalkeeper. Ticking over in the extra time now. Can we see this game out? It looks like we can, and we do. And we beat Cardiff 3-2. End-to-end game. We've done well to come out of that with the result. So as we see here, that leaves us fourth in the table on 45 points. Only 1 point off second place and only 2 points off the league title. Can we start to dream that we're going to get back-to-back promotions? After the horrific starts of the season that we had, we managed to turn things around here and really improve. On a sad note, Dante Casanova has got an injury, but thankfully it's only 8 to 12 days, so hopefully nothing too major. Although that is both our right backs at the club now injured, so Callum Holmes going to have to fill in there for a little while. So if we look at Leighton Stewart's career stats, he does say he has 43 goals in 60 games for Sutton. That would just be league games, so he's probably had, with cup competitions as well, he has probably got 50 goals for Sutton now. What a guy this guy is. Mr. Reliable, on loan from Liverpool for a couple of seasons. So looking at the schedule, we'll probably get January out of the way, come back beginning of February, and show you any January transfers that may have occurred. And Rotherham, currently top of the table, could be a good game to come back from. Maybe that'll be a promotion clash if things stay the way they are at the minute. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to do all the beautiful stuff like liking, subscribing, making comments. You know, the support for the channel is really, really appreciated. Right, peace out.